a chance we can make it if you hold on, hold on, hold. It's what I'm saying, but the words don't come out right. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. I try not to listen, but I can't turn it off. I'm floating around like a lost astronaut. I try not to listen, but I can't turn it off. I'm coming in hot, baby, ready to go. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight.
What's up, everybody? How we
How's it
doing?
going?
Man, I say this every show, but it still gets me. That intro, Ghost in the Daylight, that song just fires me up. I don't know what it is about it, if it's the beat, if it's the words, but I'm just back here just doing my thing, just having a great old time. And before we begin, yes, hi, Joanne. AJ's control. AJ's in the back. I think that's AJ doing that. Yeah, it's AJ. By the way, before we begin, AJ, that little thing before we started, yeah, that was me. So it wasn't you. I was screwing around with my producer. He was doing something, and I just brought him up. I wanted to see how long it would take him.
He looked alarmed for a second.
If you wouldn't have said his name, he wouldn't even have noticed.
Yeah.
I know, that's what's so great about it. But anyway, so tonight, folks, we are joined by Brandon and Kara from Caught in the Veil. What's up, guys? Long time.
How's it going?
How's it going?
It's going. It's going. For those of you who don't know Brandon and Kara, welcome to the show. Because Brandon and Kara have actually been in a couple of places, mainly recently, the Global Ghost Hunt.
Yep.
They're both on the admin, and my brother and my sister, they also came to visit here in Pennsylvania. One of the only ones who came to come visit, and I know a couple people that I can point fingers at. Raymond. Raymond. Oh, I told you guys about that. He just drove by, took a picture of the exit for my town, and just kept on driving.
That's rude.
That's what I said. He's like, "Oh, we retired." I was like, "I have coffee."
And amp.
Anyway, but
Yeah, all you have to do is just prick himself and let it go into a glass.
Here.
well, that's my I got plenty of energy drink. You want some? Just anyway. But guys, it's been too long since we've been on the show together. It's nice to see you guys again.
Yeah, we don't get out much when it comes to shows.
Yeah, not really, not right now at all.
We watch yours.
I'm sorry.
Watch
And
yours, watch Brian's.
Yep.
Still keeping up with everybody.
Yeah, which I do love. I know I see you guys in chat. Well, mainly Kara. I don't see Brandon that much, but I see Kara in chats.
Usually when she's watching, I'm right there next to her.
Yeah, and if he
so.
watches on his own, he's not a typing person, so he'll watch, but never type hello.
No worries, it's all good. But no, it's really nice to see you guys again and just get a chance to hang out and BS and all that good stuff. So first and foremost, what have you guys been up to?
Right now,
Paranormal or life?
Anything you want to share? Anything you want to share? What have you been up to?
paranormal. Last thing we did was Boyd. We were thinking about going and doing something else, but we haven't really been able to.
We gotta
get
set
everything
the
lined up.
date for the next one. We did get to do a walkthrough at the sanitarium by where we live.
Ooh,
So
how
that
was
was really cool. Good. We did a couple small sessions and got some responses while we were walking through, which was really cool.
Best part is the place has no electricity at all, and you get the EMF to blink and all that.
Yeah,
fun
like
stuff.
2 responses.
We found the Wicked Queen and I. We kind of had that over at Penhurst. There was a couple areas that they did have some lighting, but it was all like plug-in. Like the building itself didn't have power, which was really cool. But it really didn't affect the EMF that much. I mean, you had a little bit, but it was really cool.
the asylum we went has no power at all.
None, no cords, no wires, everything's ripped out.
So if anybody, if you don't mind, or if it's okay, what's the name of the place?
It's the
Po-
Pokegama Sanitarium.
Okay, so if good luck saying that 5 times fast. So if you guys end up going there, make sure you bring generators, I guess, right? Or
No,
just a little battery.
they won't let us. It's not like something you can officially investigate. We were looking at it to see about. We would love to purchase it, but we need people to go in on it with us and then fix it up for like a paranormal Airbnb.
Ooh. So
But
how big?
Not
How
enough
big is it?
people.
How
It's
big of a
huge.
location? Huge.
Oh, it's huge. It's like
I posted a couple pictures on the CITV page.
you remember the
Mhm.
square footage of the place?
No, but it's online. It's for sale right now.
It's huge. It's 3 floors plus an attic, and then there is an old tunnel that goes underground.
Underground tunnel to
where-
the incinerator room.
Yeah, there was a room in between the sanitarium and the manor. The manor is now ripped down. And halfway between both of them, there was like a big giant concrete room that had an old incinerator in it with the pull-out drawer and everything.
Huh.
Yeah,
sounds
we
like
went
a-
there. Oh, sorry.
No, hey, you're fine. You're fine. I was just gonna say that sounds like a good investment for Parapost, Brian.
Oh gosh, we want people to go in on it with us. I would totally go in on it. My bank account will not allow me to put the full amount in, obviously, but fix it up and rent it out.
No, I trust me. I get it. I pay attention and I go further in debt. It's terrible. But let's talk about first of all the Boyd House. I know you went there with the Minnesota Spirit Hunters, and
Yeah.
you went there for the
Once,
Global
yeah.
Ghost. Yep, and you went there with the Global Ghost Hunt. Is it any like was there anything different about it from being with the hunters to this past event?
lot.
Or
We've actually been there 3 times now. The first time we went with the Minnesota Spirit Hunters. The second time it was just us. It was supposed to be with the group, but just us went. And then the third time was with our new group.
okay,
So yeah, there's a lot of differences.
Oh
Just because the way that things are run or the decisions that we make everything different. But paranormal wise, it was pretty similar. Same kind of things happening. Same people responding, stuff like that.
yeah. Well, besides the figures behind Curtis,
Oh yeah, that was kind of cool.
we didn't get that with Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Or the time where we were with nobody.
saw Mr. Fedora popping in. What's up, Fedora? So Caught in the Veil is actually it's a really intriguing name. Where did that come from?
Well, we were thinking on a team name, and we wanted to come up with something where, in between our world and their world is the veil. So if you really think about it, if they're caught in the veil, they're caught, by us hunters.
Yes.
They're in between.
Don't overthink it. It's just a cool name, man.
That it really is. It really
I
is.
like the initials.
CITV. I
liked how it sounded. CITV makes it sound like a show, even though it's not.
Well, speaking of show, we were talking about it taking care of my back. Yeah, take care, Fedora. Did you hurt yourself? Better not have. I'll come up there. You're only 3 hours away. But well, speaking of show, I know we were kind of talking backstage a little bit. You guys thinking about a podcast?
Oh God.
I would like to start a podcast eventually. Yeah.
I don't like being on camera.
What
Here
would
I
be
am.
what would it be about, Brandon? If you wanted to start your show.
Probably just a podcast interviewing, paranormal teams and really anyone who I can get on there.
Everybody does.
So, any serious thought about this?
We have talked about it a couple of times.
I think a little bit more investment and thought before a decision would be made to do it.
She doesn't really want to be on camera all that much with me, so
Not with you at all.
You sound just like the Wicked Queen. She's the same way. She doesn't like being on camera, even though she has her own show. Which, if you guys do watch Creepy Cult, she is planning on coming back with it. It is still going to be a thing, but she's not really in front of the camera that much. She doesn't like being in front of it. And I told her the same thing. And I tell everybody, don't even think about the camera when you're doing the shows. Don't even think about it. Just focus on the person or people you're talking to. Just hang
To
out. have
me,
fun.
it doesn't bother me at all because, like, I'm not gonna try to be me, but I'm not gonna care what other people really think of me.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel the same way, and with a lot of the things going on currently, we'll just put it nicely, in our community, that's where I'm at. I just don't care. Do you like me? Great. If you don't like me, well, find somewhere else to go because I don't care.
Yep.
And it's a great mentality to have.
That's
So
one of
what?
the reasons I don't want to be on camera. I don't like the drama.
Nah, it only becomes drama, honestly, when people acknowledge it, so to speak. When you start acknowledging it and playing it, whatever, just have fun with it. Just have fun, relax, just do you. And that's one thing I've always said is the more fun you have doing these shows, whether it's this one or the GGH lives that we just got done doing, no matter what, just have fun. Just have fun. Or even better, the new show that him and I are coming out with. Did you guys hear about this one yet?
You and Brian?
Me and Mr. Maglite here.
Oh, I thought it was.
Raymond.
I don't know. Two people are doing. No, I think it's AJ and Brian are doing the. Okay,
The
I heard about theirs.
Yep.
I didn't hear about yours.
Yep, Brian and AJ will be doing True Crime. Crimes. There we go. There's English there somewhere, folks. I swear. Yeah, and I can't wait for that one. It's more of a react channel on the True Crimes, which I think is going to be great. Raymond and I, however, we are going to be doing. Have you ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes.
Paranormal based one.
Oh God, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny. Like, and this is where like the new shows come out. Like even the Paraverse. This is how this started. And Brandon, this might be something like for you too. I was just flipping through like TikTok, and I kept seeing the Whose Line Is It Anyway TikToks keep popping up. The scenes from a hat, and it just dawned on me. I'm like, nobody does that in the paranormal. Like we have these types of shows. We have great stuff, but never like a comedy show. Yeah, I don't know if anything comedy based. I mean, there's Scott, the paranormal jackass, which is great. He does a great job, but I told Raymond about it, and I was like, and he goes, "Yeah, this needs to be a thing. This absolutely needs to be a thing." So it's Raymond's show. I'm his co-host. We're co-hosting it together, and we've already came up with like a bunch of questions. Definitely gonna be.
Where you could steal some ideas.
Oh, you
Cards
know better.
Against Humanity.
That was my other thought. See, Kara, you understand, and I know why you're doing. You don't give me ideas. Bad things happen when you give the consultant ideas. And Raymond and I have been bouncing some back and forth all day, or for the past couple days, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. And
18 plus and non-filtered, I guess.
We might have to make it 21 and over. Screw the 18. It might be a little bit more than that. But what's really great about it is we're having 3 amazing guests on for the contestants on for the first episode. One of them is in the room right now, and that's this guy right here, Aaron Hoffman. What's up, Aaron, from Spectre Radio? And he's actually starting his new magazine up. He's doing a new one. I can't wait for that. He gave me a little teaser, and really good. We're also having Mr. Zippy himself, Brian John. He's on the first episode, reluctantly, but he's coming on.
Oh, good Lord. That's going to be great.
And we have a third mystery guest that we're not revealing. And I'll just say this. When I told this individual about the show, he goes, "When the fuck am I going to be on?" I was like, "Well, actually," I said,
I have a first thought on who that could be, but I won't.
It's somebody we all know, we all love. Yeah.
I think I know who it is.
Probably the same thought I had.
It's somebody bad, real bad. I'll give you a hint. You don't want to wear shorts around him. I'll just give you that little hint.
Okay, now I don't know which type.
We'll talk backstage. I'll give you guys a little teaser. But there's Paul from Mystic Paranormal UK. What's up, brother? I saw him and his. They were all live just recently. What's up, Paul? Hopefully everybody's well. Much love to you. But anyway, so with you guys, so you first of all, I know there was. I know you guys when you guys left the Hunters. I know you guys want to do your own thing. What was the reasoning, if you don't mind talking about that? Why did you guys want to start your own team up? Just something different, or
We'll go with the most positive side of it. Is when we first joined the other team, it was we told them from the beginning we really wanted to get more experience and eventually probably start our own team. So that's what we did.
cool?
And then we always had like a vision of how we wanted to run our team and stuff like that, and it didn't really coincide with how, just we differences of opinion. So we decided to start our own when the time was right, so to speak.
Hey, you know what? It happens. I've ran 3 different paranormal teams, and I've had people leave for the same reason. They just wanted to do something different, and that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Everybody's allowed to do whatever they want. And what brings true para unity is when people support that. As a as a founder or whoever, you support that. You support your investors, because let's be honest, in this field, there's no friends. It's family. If you investigate together, you spend that much time together, you become family, and you support your family. So that's really cool. And so what's the next step? What's the next plans? What's coming up for Caught in the Veil?
Probably start doing more investigations. We've
Some
been
local ones. There's some places around the area that we want to set up and just actually plan and actually go out and do it, but also picking our place and setting it up for the April to May event for Global.
All right. Can you give us a little teaser? Like, where are you guys going for the spring
We're not
event?
sure yet, but we're looking at is it called Edinburgh?
Mm-hmm.
So I forget.
The one that's in Iowa.
Is it Iowa or
Edinburgh.
Indiana?
Edinburgh Manor?
Edinburgh. Yeah.
Edinburgh.
We were looking at that one maybe, but we're not.
We were thinking,
For sure,
being that
yeah.
they didn't get to have a team this last go around, that we'd go there this time.
Yeah, I've heard
You
some
know
good
what?
things about that place.
You know what? It's really cool. Beautiful location. Absolutely stunning. That one room, though, is still too purple for me, or pink, or whatever it is. It's still too much purple or pink. Not my thing. But absolutely stunning location. And from what I understand, I think her name's Sandy, who runs it. Very, very much wanting to be involved with the Global Ghost Hunt. Very supportive. And I think that'd be great. I think it'd be great. I mean, I think it's on everyone's bucket list.
Also, Jill Shelley, from what I was seeing on some of her posts, is opening another location.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she purchased another location, and it doesn't open. I think she said January, I want to say, is when it starts up.
No, is it still out in Minnesota, or is it somewhere else?
Nope. I think she said it was Iowa.
Really? Okay. Well, a little bit closer for me. So, speaking of Jill and the Boyd House, so what are some of the newer things? Like, I know with the Global Ghost Hunt, we've discussed a lot of the things you guys caught. We saw a lot of great, evidence, a lot of great clips. But the one thing I really like is that Jill even said that they play cards. The spirits there, they play cards with you guys. Tell us a little bit about that. Like, what's that like?
So we didn't get much this last time for the actual Global Ghost Hunt that we went. But the time before, this last January when we went, I think it was in January.
Yeah.
We got a lot. So we had one person doing Estes with the SV7, and then we had everybody else was playing, and then I think some other equipment sitting around,
Yeah, EMF.
And so we went around and we played blackjack. And so whenever it was their turn, we had a chair set up for them and put the cards up, and then I would
Spirit box.
I would flip their card without looking and let them see it and put it back down and stuff like that. And then we'd say, do you want to hit or stay? And they actually were responding. We have it on camera. We just have to find the exact spot. We have all the footage. We haven't went through it. But they would say hit or stay until I think they played 2.5 rounds before they stopped responding. But one of the times it was my turn and I didn't know if I should hit or stay. So I asked them, should I hit or stay? And they're like, hit. And I was like, okay. Well, then I hit and I busted. And there was just a big laugh that came through the ghost box. I'm like, you bastard.
See, that would be my luck right there. I go to play like Cards with the Spirits and I would lose.
It's cool because we got that on camera. I'm not good with editing, but we have all of that on camera. So eventually it'll be really cool to share.
I'm going to have to try to start editing.
Yeah, don't trust me. Here's how backed up I am with my evidence because I have so much going on. I still have some from the USS North Carolina that I have to go through.
That was like 4 years ago, I'm guessing.
About 2 years. Yeah, I'm that backed up 2-3 years ago. Yeah,
no, we were here for 3 years. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I still have that to go through. And what's funny is it's all here in studio, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'll get it done. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, okay. No. Yeah.
We just have a lot going on.
No.
Besides the paranormal, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm in college.
Oh, really?
I work full time, 60 to 65 hours a week.
I work full time.
Then I'm taking 9 to 12 credits every semester. And then we just became foster parents, and we have a 2.5-month-old placement baby girl.
That's good on you guys. Seriously.
A lot going on.
Very, very busy right now.
Yeah.
Well, as far as being the foster parent, you guys definitely have my respect for that. That takes a lot for people to want their homely kids. So you have my respect for that.
And the reason we decided to is because we, sat down and talked, and we decided that, there's so many kids out there that need help. It's not even funny.
Yeah, we signed up for, we actually set up the bed and the dresser and everything set up for a teenage girl, but then we ended up with a baby.
Aw. That it takes a lot. Like they say about, step parents, stepping up, like the Wicked Queen. She's my daughter's stepmom. And that takes a lot. That's a good commitment. But to me, a foster parenting is something that gets missed a lot. And that's a big responsibility. And that takes a lot. It takes a lot of, you guys have my utmost respect for that. In all seriousness. I know we like to have fun, but it was okay. So you said you're going to college, Cara. What are you going for? What are you trying to get?
I am currently going for my AS degree in early childhood education and development.
Okay. All right.
So eventually I'll be a teacher.
Very nice. Very nice. How far in are you on the degree? Are you just
This is my last semester, and I will have my AAS degree, and then I have to transfer and do 2.5, I think, years left at another school to get my AS.
Very nice. And Brandon, what about you, brother? What have you been? I know you work a lot too, but
I'm just right where I've always been, just working away.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling oh too well.
Where I work at, I'm there. I've been there for going on 14 years now.
Well, they must be doing something to take care of you.
Oh yeah, best bosses I've ever had. So
now, is that what you say on camera, or because I don't know, they watch your show?
Oh no, that's what I say all around.
Okay. So, all right, guys. So we came to the point in the show where we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. Do not go anywhere because we're going to play 3 videos, obviously, for the Global Ghost Hunt for the spring, Don Vick's new show, and, of course, Fair Post. So we'll be right back and we'll talk more with Brandon and Cara from Caught in the Veil.
got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Tease you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe, said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Tease you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Never know. Talking like Geronimo, get dropped down like some dominoes. Blues and greens and pinks, I got a lot of those. Yeah, you know. Talking slime, I can't relate to snakes, I see a lot of foes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe. Said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like I'm Elsa, so my
Welcome back, everybody. So before we continue on with Brandon and Cara from Caught in the Veil, I want to give my usual shout outs. Of course, you just saw the video for it, Parapost Network Central. You guys haven't heard of Parapost? Welcome to the show. This is obviously your first time watching. Parapost is a free. You okay, Cara?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that. See, that's one of the side effects of watching my show is you yawn a lot. So, but
I only have 1 cup of coffee.
but Parapost, and I think you guys will agree with me, it's basically a paranormal Facebook. It has no drama. You get to network, find new locations, new equipment, and just have some fun. So if you guys haven't heard or seen Parapost, go to parapost.net, or you can sign up on your Android or iPhone. Doesn't matter. Either store has it for free and start networking. That's my favorite thing. It's free. And then you can go over to Facebook and go to Parapost Network Central. You can see this show and hopefully these two's future show and many other amazing podcasts and vodcasts on Parapost Network Central and Parapost International. So go check them out, guys. Also give my shout out to my Paralinks family. Again, you find me there, and you can find a lot of other amazing shows over there on Paralinks. You can find them on Facebook, 123 or plus, doesn't matter. And of course, PeerFest. They just completed PeerFest in October. Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know how much did you guys follow that or saw about PeerFest?
I've heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
I didn't.
Okay. It's basically a convention. It's a big convention that Howard then put on. All went to charity, which is one of my favorite things. All proceeds went to charities from all over the place. And it was a really good time, really amazing time. I'm hoping to go next year because obviously it's fun. It's fun to meet everybody and see everybody. And it's just a great time. So go over, check them out on Facebook, guys. Just go to PeerFest Paracon. You can see the right there. And of course, something that us three really love, actually us four, because AJ's creeping in the back. You look creepy as hell. I'm just gonna say that right now, AJ. You look creepy as hell. I love you too. All you see is like from here up. It's weird. But Global Ghost Hunt. I've said it once, I'll say it again. It's a 10-day event, guys. That's basically celebrating locations and teams from all over the world. It's a lot of fun. We're all a part of the admin staff, and I think we love it. I love it. I personally love it. I think it is one of the best ideas and best events hosted in the paranormal community. We've met a lot of amazing teams like AZ Pie, Rootless Destinations, countless others, and they've done an amazing job. And we're growing even more. We have new packages, we have new merchandise, we've got new locations coming in, new teams, and even some new people joining the admin staff. We just brought on 2 more officially today that are going to help out these teams and locations. You know, if you guys want to sign up for the Global Ghost Hunt, all you got to do is go to globalghosthunt.com. There's English here. And sign up today. We have, like I said, 2 different packages to make it a little more easier and affordable for everybody. And also new merch, parapostmerch.com. That too. globalghosthuntmerch.com. Parapost has merch now too, by the way. Links are in the description, guys, so go check them out. See, I don't script this shit. You guys know this is how this goes. But
He's had maybe one too many.
I just wait a minute, hold on. Nope, I need another one. Hold on, be back. No, but actually, I have a whole bag. I'm not even joking. Hold on. I haven't had enough. That's my problem. I have a whole bag filled with these things. But if you guys are a team or your location, go sign up. Go to globalghosthunt.com and sign up today. Registration is available. It is open, and we're awaiting you guys. So celebrate your team today, guys, and your location. So we're hanging out with Brandon and Cara from Caught in the Veil, CITV. Love it. Absolutely love it. We're talking about going to these different places and these locations. The one thing that really sticks out to me is when you all came to PA. But there's one thing more specifically that sets everything apart, not just hanging out with you guys like over at the bunkers and going to the cemeteries, but Cara, you.
What I
asked how was the trip. You said two things to me. You said it was long, and you said it was hilly. It was very mountainy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, what was the big surprise for you with when you got to PA? Like, what was the one thing, like, you crossed over by, I'm not guessing, Ohio into PA. What was the big thing for you, Cara, that stuck out originally?
Besides the Amish people, everywhere was probably the mountains and the going around in a circle a billion times to get somewhere.
That sounds like Pennsylvania. You can get to anywhere by like at least 9 different ways.
And getting to stop at the crystal shop.
Yes. So how was that anyway? Why
is my brain not working? Oh, good Lord.
This show has that effect on people.
I'm trying to remember the name of the crystal shop. I look at it every day. Thank you. The OM crystal shop in Hollandaisburg.
Yep, I think so.
That's a really cool shop.
Really?
And then we went with you to the one that you know.
Yep, down to see Sherry. Yep, down in Sunbury. Yep. I think she just calls it the metaphysical shop. It's kind of right to the point. Yeah, okay, Raymond. Raymond was in the bad part of Pennsylvania. Brandon, what about you? What was the big thing for you?
I would have to say the mountains. Like,
what about them though?
I remember thinking to myself as I'm driving, like, did they push cannons over the top of these damn things? How?
Very carefully.
Not very good ones.
They had 4-wheel drive back then, you know.
I was just thinking, are we going to need new brakes on the van by the time we're done with this?
You know, it's always funny because when we do these things, when we travel, we go to these new locations, new places, you know, there's always a couple things that stand out. The drive is always one of them. Because as I'm sure you guys know, the Wicked Queen and I just came back from a trip to New Orleans. That drive.
How many hours was it?
In total, with stops, it was almost 23 hours.
That's a little bit more than ours was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, and I'm gonna pick on her because I know she doesn't watch this shit. She's actually told me that. I don't know if you guys heard me say that before. She literally, like, I had a guest on. I apologize, I forget who it was. We were talking about Wicca and different religions and the misconceptions with witchcraft. And every night, usually when I'm off, we have us time. We sit down and watch YouTube, hang out, you know, make time for us. And she went on to her YouTube channel, and my show came up as a new thing because she does subscribe. And I said, "Oh, you should watch this." Like, you can skip the parts in the beginning with me and my bullshit. I was like, just go right to about this. Looks me dead in the face and goes, "I don't watch that shit." I'm like, thanks, love you, great. I was like, but I'm talking about Wicca. I'm talking about you, and she just goes, no, and switches to like Jacksepticeye or something, which I'm okay with. But I'm just like, I'm just gonna go to sleep now and just roll over. So, but anyway, for me, besides the drive, it was how flat it was. It was the opposite. Like it just goes on for miles. And then
I mean, that's the way it was until we pretty much hit PA.
Yeah, we didn't hit really much hills or mountains or anything until we hit Pennsylvania.
did you guys go past Pittsburgh or did you guys stay on 80?
I think
remember?
we came in through Philadelphia.
I don't know. Isn't that on
Or
the
no,
other
not
side?
Philadelphia, but no, yeah, we did come through Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I was gonna say Philadelphia's on the other side of the
Yeah,
state,
it's
bro.
like-
That might be
that's
why it took
Yeah,
so
never
long.
mind. Yeah, no, we came through right through Pittsburgh. My brain didn't work great.
It's all right, brother. Nerdwitch, hey, what's up? I think you heard AJ's brain. I see him in the back, like holding his head. Are you good? You good? Yeah, he's good. Okay. Hey, Teresa, you're in New Orleans now? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's New Orleans is an amazing place. Now where we were staying was just outside of New Orleans. Like there's this long ass bridge you have to cross, which I highly suggest going down, guys. It is absolutely stunning, beautiful area. But where we were staying was on the outskirts. And what was really weird to me is those backcountry roads that almost seem like single lanes, like they're like 1.5. That was most of the road that we were driving on. And then it would just turn to dirt like that. And I'm just like, am I on a back road? No. What is this? And the GPS was even like big old question marks. I'm going to get lost. And I looked at Mackenzie. I said, listen for banjos. If we hear banjos, we're turning around. No. We were in no.
Okay, here's the thing. When we were in PA, when we came and seen you the first night,
Yeah.
then we had left and went back after doing the podcast with you. Well, somehow our GPS got messed up, and we ended up taking some little 2-lane road all the way back to the hotel, pretty much. And I mean, it was like this little road, like down at the bottom of the hills, like.
You're screaming.
Sorry. But yeah, I looked at her and I said the same thing. I'm like, if I hear banjos, man, I'm fucking flooring this shit.
You're around my area, so you're okay. It's there's a couple of towns on the outside that you need to worry about. That's when you start listening for the banjos or shotguns. If you hear them loading, windows up, lock the door, keep your head straight. No.
You ever wonder if you're in the corner of them and you got a pretty mouth?
Yeah, you don't fix a flat tire out that way.
No.
Just keep driving. Screw it. You get a flat tire. Oh well, it sucks.
Just run on the rims until you see lots of people that don't look related.
Good luck. You get that deep in the country, you're screwed. It gives a whole new meaning to who's your daddy because it's like, oh. But anyway, we're terrible. Teresa's saying she's in the French Quarter. Beautiful area, the French Quarter. Teresa, if you are, let's see, they definitely still be open. Go check out Voodoo Authentica. And I have to give them a huge shout out because we investigated that for the Global Ghost Hunt. Absolutely beautiful store, great people. Absolutely amazing, Teresa. So definitely go check them out and tell them the consultant sent you, please. I'm literally down the road from Deliverance. Okay. What's up, Tanner? I drove by Tanner too. Sounds like some areas. Raymond, we talked about this. You need an adult if you're going to go to those types of areas. No. So what big trip is next for you guys? What are you guys thinking?
Big trip? Probably not until the April to May global.
Yeah. We were thinking like at Edinburgh Manor in Iowa.
But there are other options we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you this: if you guys ever come back to PA, which I hope you do, we'll go to Gettysburg. I'll take you guys to Gettysburg. We'll show you a couple of fun places, and
We went there.
We went there. We went through the museum while we were there, but we
But,
didn't
yeah.
have time to actually investigate because once we got done at the freaking museum, then it decided to start thunderstorming.
Yeah, it was like thunderstorming and downpouring, and we
Welcome
didn't get
to
to
PA.
walk through the cemetery at all.
See, I wanted to go to what is it? The
That was closed too. There was something about the
Hell's Cauldron or Hell's something.
Devil's
you know,
Den. Devil's
yes,
Den.
the place
Devil's
that's supposed
Den,
to be
yeah.
most haunted there. They had that completely closed down.
Yeah, they're redoing it for something. I forget what they're doing, but something about the integrity. I don't know. But but no, I'll actually take you guys on a little tour. There's actually a driving tour that you can take that just goes around the park, and it's beautiful. And actually, there is a house there called Bryan's House, Bryan, exactly spelled the same way. But what's really cool is you can investigate during the day. Just not at night. You need permits and stuff like that. But I can take you guys around. We'll have some fun, and we'll show you. And that goes to anybody, Raymond, who actually stops.
Maybe we can get the permits.
Maybe we could get the permits.
Good luck. You need a lot of the green stuff. Lots of green stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
wanting to investigate Alcatraz.
No.
It's like a pay to play. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah.
But
We were-
you can do it during the day.
Something new that we did try to do. It didn't work out, but we're rescheduling. We were doing meet and greets for people in Minnesota, Wisconsin, anywhere around that would want to just meet up with other paranormal people and hang out and talk. We had set that up October.
Yeah.
Was it October?
No, it was the month before October.
Yeah, well, what it was, anyways, we planned on it and we went there and it started pouring rain and everybody messaged me and said, yeah, we're not coming. So we have yet to reschedule that, but that would be really cool to like in our future to set up a meet and greet like once every couple months for anybody any team, any people that are interested in paranormal, and just everybody get together and do a little mini investigation and hang out.
Yeah, that's something that even I've been toying around with, and I'm still working on is Para Unity Day 2024. I'm trying to work on a location, a place, because even like Mr. said something about it. He said an indoor venue would be good, but problem is a lot of the indoor venues around here are no paranormal. They don't want that. They don't like that. Or they really don't have anything. They really don't have anything that we could really do anything with, at least to set up vendors and stuff. But I did want to ask you too. We went to the Elvira Bunkers, just outside in Allenwood, PA, which was, by the way, folks, if Allenwood sounds familiar, it's because it should. There's a big ass penitentiary there that you can see from one of the cemeteries. That's literally right along.
We had a guard literally looking at us. I remember that.
Yep, and just hi, don't shoot me. But I wanted to ask you guys, did you catch anything? Did you catch anything from the bunkers or the cemetery?
The bunkers, we had the spirit balls going off once or twice.
You mean going over evidence? We still have we still have it all in SD cards.
That's fair. But
We're
Brandon,
just
you
so
were
busy.
saying, and you're right. We did. We had the spirit balls going off, or the cat balls.
Oh, we did listen. I did listen to a couple clips of the EVP recorder from the cemetery, and we did get a couple of things that came through.
Yeah.
I listened to like 2 clips, and I heard at least 2 different responses. At the top of my head, I can't remember what they were, but there was like 2 responses.
And then in the bunkers, we had somebody come through the spirit box, like, what was it, twice, I think?
I think so, yeah. And
it was so echoey in there, though, that it was just so hard to make it out.
We used the SB7, right?
Yeah.
Because it was really loud with the. Okay.
Yeah. What was really cool is, by the way, if you folks are lost, do a little research because it's kind of cool. The Elvira Bunkers in Allenwood, Pennsylvania. They're old munitions bunkers. Just big, concrete, round, dome bunkers.
Rooms.
They're huge. They're big. They echo a lot.
Uh-huh.
I think what the funniest thing was I believe it was Brandon, you were outside. You were outside of the bunkers. Kara, you were inside. I was kind of standing like in the entranceway. Brandon started bitching about something, and it was echoing inside. And Cara just yelled, "Shut up!" And it echoed 10 times louder, and it was just back and forth, and it was great. It was so great. So anyway, guys, but no, it was really fun for you guys, and I really appreciate you guys coming on and chatting and hanging out. It's been too long. We got to do this again.
Oh,
For sure.
So,
I would love to go back down to Pennsylvania at some point because I really would like to, meet up with you again, and then I would really love to investigate Gettysburg.
Actually,
And-
get to go through the cemetery and stuff this time.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guys, and again, this goes to anybody, Raymond, who actually takes the time to stop and not just send me a picture of the exit. Raymond. No, I'm never going to let him live that down, by the way. So anyway, if anybody does come down, if you guys come down, plan a couple of days and I'll make sure to have them off and we'll do a little haunted tour. Go to Gettysburg. I'll show you a couple of other places that I have around here that are a lot of fun. And I know you guys probably heard me talk about Wolfies. The Wicked Queen and I were talking about that. Basically a werewolf / dogman style haunting. Really fun, really interesting. It's probably one of the most legit urban legends I've ever heard about. I'll take you guys there, and I'll even take you to Centralia.
Isn't Mothman over there too?
No, that's West Virginia.
Mothman's everywhere. We get some moths out here that are so big they need to pay rent. And they get pretty big. It's, close enough. But anyway, so where can they find Caught in the Veil?
I stupidly made it a private group because I didn't realize that you couldn't change it afterwards. Yeah. So I have to share a link, and then they'd have to get the link in order to join.
Okay. So if anybody wants that link, just message Gar. She'll be more than happy to take care of that. Or you can actually go to Caught in the Veil, and I'm sure they can message you at least.
Yeah.
They should be able to message the group. So just message them. Let them know what's going on. Are you guys going to be doing anything else as far as videos on a YouTube channel? Anything?
We're talking about it eventually. I already have a YouTube channel, but I'm not for paranormal yet. So we'll get it set up and then we'll share it out
We just got to practice editing a little bit before we can start getting some videos on there.
when I'm done with college.
When I retire. That's no, I shouldn't say that because I retire every day. I wake up tired again. Terrible. But yeah, dad jokes for the night. You guys like that? But but guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys coming on. Anything you want to say before we cut out of here?
Like apparently the kids are screaming.
Hey, that works too.
Perfect timing.
You
Just
can,
tell 'em.
you can see one of our investigations at Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah, there you go. Go to globalghosthunt.com and look at CITV's investigation of Boyd House.
There you go. And see, and that makes Brandon brought up a good point too. If kids don't listen, tell them they'll have to watch my show. Good torture, good discipline. But anyway, guys,
Everybody should watch that show.
No, no, Daddy, don't make me watch The Consultant. No.
That just sounds really weird.
Well, it wouldn't be my show. It did get a little weird. Well, guys, we are going to get going for right now, but don't worry because Wednesday this chaos continues because I have a very special guest, somebody that Cara, Brandon, that we mutually know. Somebody fairly new. We just did a show. Nick.
Okay.
Oh, you got him on. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's
So
hilarious.
you guys want some chaos? That'll be the one. So definitely come back Wednesday. I believe I told him 5. It's either 5 or 7. One of the two. I don't
You want me to join on there with you?
Whatever you guys want, if you dare. So we'll be
I'm
back.
fine with watching.
We'll be back on Wednesday. I think it is 5. And then at 9 p.m., Raymond Newsom and I will be airing What the Paranormal because what the hell's this is gonna be a train wreck, guys. This is gonna be bad, but it'll be funny. If you want to watch Mr. Brian John squirm, we'll see you Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time because he will be. So, and I also want to thank my producer AJ Capasso, backstage chilling out, hanging out, being my producer, making sure everything runs smoothly. And giving me some great content for his camera angles. It's like a little. He just keeps popping up. It's great. But I love AJ. Thank you so much, brother, for all you do for not just me, but for Brian and all of Parapost Network Central and for Global Ghost Hunt. And guys, thank you for everything you guys do. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the work you guys do for us. So
when are you coming up to Minnesota?
Yeah.
So anyway, have a great
That's
rest
5
of your
minutes
night.
ago. We gotta go.
That I don't know. I am planning on it. I got a lot of people like, you know what? Maybe I'll just drive by Kentucky, drive by Raymond, take a picture of his exit, and just shoot on up. But we'll see. But no, it is. I do have a plan. I do have a plan to come up to Minnesota to see you guys, see Marcus, see a couple other people along the way. I know Dan and Al in Wisconsin want to see me. So yeah, I might just take like a 3-week vacation in a year or two and just.
There's a super haunted cemetery that I will take you to if you come up here.
There's also
I'm good
the
as
whole
long as
Haunted
they're dead
Road,
people.
too.
There's that, but this cemetery we went with Minnesota Spirit Hunters, and then we go by ourselves a couple times. But the most active place I've been to so far, compared to indoor or outdoor.
The
Yeah.
spirit was trying to yank a cigarette out from between her fingers.
Good luck with that with me. That's all I gotta say. I don't share very well.
They just wanted a couple puffs off the cigarette.
I'll give them their own damn cigarette. I don't mind. But no, as long as they're
Sorry.
dead people, I'm happy.
It's weird when you can literally see the cigarette light up, even though you know there's nothing there.
It's more weird when you're holding it and you can feel it sliding out of your finger.
No, there was a unknown German soldier down in El Campo Santo Cemetery in San Diego that you set a lit cigarette on his cross and he will smoke it. He'll smoke all of it. It's great. I haven't obviously been there in a couple of years, but I need to go. I need to go back. But I've got my list that just keeps continuing each and every day. It's terrible. But again, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming on and everything you guys do in all seriousness. And we definitely need to catch up more often. Definitely.
Well, thanks for having us on anyways. We'll have to talk you into going to Minnesota.
Trust me, it's not me we have to convince. It's the Wicked Queen. I had to almost twist her arm to let us drive to New Orleans. She actually said never again. And I was like, when are you from? You were asleep half the time.
But Minnesota's only 16 hours.
Yeah.
I could do that. I can do that in my sleep.
It's 9 hours. Wait, 9 hours there or 16 hours there?
It was 15 hours with paid toll roads on the way back. On the way there, it was 17 something without paid toll roads.
Oh, that's
long
only a couple
freaking
hours.
drive.
I'll just tell her the 7 part. I won't tell her the teen. But, but anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, go check out Caught in the Veil. Link is in the description. Send Cara and Brandon a message to let them know that you're interested in joining. Show them some love and support, and that's where you will find all of their stuff. And of course, Global Ghost Hunt. You can check them out on there. Again, guys, much appreciated. Much love to you guys. And I guess there's only one more thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. But as always, guys, happy hauntings.